Hello everyone. In today's ARC profile we'll be doing is of the largest crocodilian, and that is Meet Deinosuchus. It is a powerful prehistoric alligatoroid that can deliver terrifying bone-crushing bites with its jaws. In the wild, I believe Sarcosuchus was the largest crocodilian on the island until I encounter Deinosuchus, massive and bulky. The specimen seems to actually be a mix of its namesake and a similar species known as Purosaurus. Deinosuchus sports huge and powerful jaws which they utilize to break the bones of their prey and halt their escape. Attempting to escape while suffering the effects of their bite can lead to your demise. This, coupled with their incredibly tough hide, can make disposing of Deinosuchus a difficult and dangerous task. This one can be can be can be identified between that in appearance. The Deinosuchus is bulkier and its jaws are more broad, while the Sarco is slimmer and had a narrow snout. The Deinosuchus generally tends to swim around swamps, rivers, and oceans, waiting for their prey to get within striking range. Kind of similar to the ecological role that the Earth Deinosuchus had. Deinosuchus has a low detection range around it, so it's relatively easy to avoid direct conflict with it. However, once the survivor got its attention, there are something to consider if the survivor wants to kill it. They are more vulnerable on land than in water, so luring one to the shore will allow for it to be defeated more easily. If it receives damage on its head, it receives 50% reduction for all kind of damage. So it is recommended to focus on the attack the the rest of the body. Most of the ranged weapons that use arrows, such as the bow, crossbow, or compound bow, are not recommended because of the massive damage reduction. The Deinosuchus have against these this type of projectiles. Going melee on foot is not viable, either because the same reason if the survivor goes on foot, the best strategy to take it down are specific firearms like the shotgun, long long-necked rifle, fabricated sniper rifle. Because of those weapons, damage are not reduced by Deinosuchus' skin. In danger, the Deinosuchus, although may seem cumbersome on land, it excels in speed once it enters the water. This speed allows the Deinosuchus to make small quick work on smaller creatures. Its gigabyte attack can dish out 425 damage compared to the wild Giganotosaurus by default, which is enough for to one shot a level 1 Carnotaurus at the base state. Of course, if this isn't enough on its finish off the target. The attack also inflicts fractured status effect that does percent damage on moving target, meaning that the dino is effectively demobilized and subject to the whims of the Deinosuchus. Coupled with its broad area of its effect, a fully charged gigabyte can wipe out a swath of survivors' tamed animals, even at low level, and undoubtedly so for the high level Deinosuchuses and even damage soakers like the Perserotherium can be shredded, obscured by the inflict status effect. Therefore, when tackling a Deinosuchus in the wild, the survivor should minimize the number of dinos that sink on it and try to maneuver next of its tail while attacking on the fast moving mount, like the Raptor and Argentavis. Of course, should they wisely try on a maintain a wide berth between themselves and the alligatoroid. They may utilize firearms, like the pump-action shotgun, since its armor particularly negates damage inflicted by stone arrows and metal arrows. Avoid attacking the head, as all incoming damage is reduced by 50%. But they have one weakness. Since Deinosuchus are much slower on land, and ranged weapons can be useful to take one down. But what about taming it? Well, this one is not a knockout tame, but rather it is a passive tame. So, when tamed, when it's basking with its mouth open, run up and put food in its mouth, either with raw mutton, prime meat, or cooked meat, fish, but it's recommended to use superior kibble preferred. Wear a ghillie suit makes this much easier, but you still have to avoid getting too close. And for their roles, they are they are very combatant. Deinosuchus has accelerated, excellent base stats that allows it to be a good battle mount. Deinosuchus's gigabyte does massive amount of damage per byte, allowing it to kill big creatures easily, like T-Rex, Brontosaurus, or even other Deinosuchus. Inflict bleeding. Its gigabyte inflicts bleeding that targets, allowing the easy kill of massive dangers such as the Titanosaurus. A high level breded Deinosuchus can easily kill Giganotosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus. It is an excellent tool to hunt these apex predators and obtain the Giganotosaurus heart, or just to restart that important spawn on a map. Due to its moderate drag weight and powerful bite, it is possible to bring a Deinosuchus into a boss arena, and they can be used as rather powerful mount. What it lacks in speed, they they more than make up for in powerful power. Plus, with the fracture debuff, you will be able to literally bleed down your enemy's health. And they are good for PvP as well. The Deinosuchus has a 50% damage reduction of any kind on its head. In addition to that, all its body reduced damage of many types of projectiles. Both damage reduction in combination with its excellent base health allows Deinosuchus to tank many kinds of damage decently, including turrets. And the Deinosuchus is very strong mount with good swimming speed, which means that this creature can deal with big dangers underwater, like Mosasaurus, Plesiosaurus, or even Tusoteuthis. The quick speed the Deinosuchus has swimming and its good weight stat allows it to use for exploring or transporting heavy objects between 2 points. Although Deinosuchus is low on the ground, its high high base stats and strong arsenal makes it a good option to defeat the Tech Cave with an army of them. And that's it for this video. Like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy and learn something. See you later, guys.